maybe we'll just let it play. It's March Madness. And here we go. Here we go. Awesome. It is Thursday night. It is Thursday night on the calendar, and my watch says 8:30 p.m. Central Time. And you know what today is. You know what that means. At 8:30 on Thursday night, it is time for me to read to my younger self, my young brother, Cedric. Man, it is such a joy to be with you tonight. I am so very excited. There is nothing on this earth that I'd rather do on Thursday nights. And I don't even care that it is literally March Madness. You can hear it. I left it turned up just for this purpose because it's literally March Madness on that television as the Kentucky Wildcats, second seed, number 2 seed in the tournament, is down by 3 points to St. Peter's. Man, could you imagine? This is amazing. And earlier today, that's right, the University of Memphis Tigers, coached by Anthony Penny Hardaway, Coach Anthony Penny Hardaway, won their game today. We're so excited here in Memphis. Big Blue is doing it. Really excited. But again, man, nothing at all more important on a Thursday night at 8:30 than to read to my younger self. I am, though, going to have the TV on, so it's going to be, you might be able to hear a little bit of it tonight. And it is spring break, right? It's spring break and March Madness, lots of stuff going on. Nothing more important in the world, though, than reading to you. And tonight, boom, it's a short night. Won't be long tonight. It's a shorter book, but it's one of my favorite authors of children's books ever. Her name is Alice Faye Duncan, and she resides right here in the Bluff City. She is officially a good friend of mine and officially a Superstar Award-winning author of bunny books. We've read several of hers. I think we did Honey Baby Sugar Child, but I know last week we also did. I can't remember the name of it right now, but we also did one for her last. Opal, that's it. Opal, thank you. Oh, my head. It's been March Madness, right? So my mind's been on other things, but an awesome book last week. We're going to continue supporting Alice Faye Duncan tonight with this new book from her called Just Like My Mama. It is a tribute to children who are raised by people other than their parents. You may have some friends in your classroom right now, they'll see, that are being raised by their aunt and uncle, who've been raised by their grandparents, and even some that are raised by their older brothers and sisters. It is important for us to remember those who may have different circumstances that they're living in that may be a little challenging to them, so that we can remember them in our prayers as well. So tonight is this book, Just Like a Mama, about a young lady who was raised by her grandmother. All right, my friend, here we go. If you're ready, say I'm ready. And you are ready. It is overtime. It is an overtime game that Kentucky's playing in. The reason this is such a big deal is because the coach for the Kentucky Wildcats used to be the coach for the Memphis Tigers years ago, right? And right now it is a touch and go situation. And so I know your dad and your mom are probably keeping up with that. So, man, here it is. Here we go. All right, so hello from Big Sis. You want to say hello, Peyton?
Hi.
Hi, she says hello, and Mama Kay will say hello to you a little later. She has moved on to her latter part of her evening, and so it's just us. All right, so let's read. We're 5 minutes in already. This won't take long. It's a very short book, but it's a very good book. All right, here we go. And the name of the book is Just Like a Mama. Oh. All right, Mommy and Daddy live miles away. I wish we lived together. Maybe one day that will be. I live with Mama Rose right now. She is just like a mama to me. Just like a mama, she combs my hair. She buttons my winter coat. Well, Clementine is all wrapped up for the winter. That's her name. We'll find that out in a minute. And when I leave for school, she waves and shouts from her front porch. I love you, Ladybug. All right, that's my best interpretation of a Southern sister, grandmama. Just like a mama, she teaches me things like how to make my bed and dribble a basketball. March Madness all over the place. She bought me a watch when I turned 5. She taught me to tell time. She bought me a bike when I turned 6. It is yellow like the sun. In summer, we ride to the city park. We listen to the blackbirds sing. That looks fun. Mama Rose tells me often, one day, child, when you grow up, you will spread your wings and fly. All right. My mother and father live far away. I wished we lived together. I wish that they were here. But I live with Mama Rose right now. She is just like a mama to me. Just like a mama, she wrinkles her nose and calls my name when I don't eat my vegetables. Carol Olivia Clementine, green peas are good for you. Yes, ma'am, I say. I wrinkle my nose and go ahead and eat them because there will be no chocolate cake until I eat my veggies. Now, let's see. I know that sounds familiar to you. That's right. You got to finish your food first, my brother. Sometimes I forget to make my bed. My bedroom is a mess, and Mama Rose is not pleased. Like a mama, she points upstairs and yells, Carol Olivia Clementine, you have chores to do. Now you know you in trouble when your folks call your entire name. Peyton McKenzie Gray. I run along. I clean my room. I know it's not perfect, but I do my very best. And Mama Rose sings my name. Carol Olivia Clementine, you did a super job. Sometimes you're not in trouble when they call your whole name. Sometimes you've done something good. My mother and father live far away. I wish we lived together. I wish that they were here. I live with Mama Rose right now. Mama Rose cares for me. It's like she's missing her parents a little bit. Okay. Mama Rose is a hug and a kiss. Mama Rose is my home. She loves me like a mama, and I love Mama Rose. The end. Man, a really special story. I grew up with my mom, and we lived with my grandmother for a little while. And my grandmama would wake up on Saturday mornings making pancakes. It was the best memory of all time. I know that you are close to your grandmother as well, and that's a very good thing. All right, my friend, it is it's about that time. It is about that time for us to say goodnight. I am so excited about next week. Next week, we're going to read a book called Evicted. I think that's the one we're going to do. And it's Alice Faye Duncan's recollection of the Fayette County tent city um, set situation that took place back in the late 60s, early 70s. These things are important for you to know because if I were your age, once again, since I'm reading to my younger self, I would want to know these things. You know, I'm a big history buff, so I think it's important for a couple of reasons. You all should always know where you've come from, and then secondly, you know that you have potential to go higher. All right, my friend, it is that time for us to say goodnight. There are 7.4 seconds left on the clock. And oh my goodness, Kentucky is down by 6 points, which means they're probably going to lose this game. Second ranked. Oh wow, it is up. Oh, it up. That's it. Kentucky has lost this game. Oh my gosh. The Kentucky Wildcats, the blue bloods of all blue bloods, have lost the game. They are out of the tournament. And the crowd goes wild. Okay, my friend, it is time for us to say goodnight. I hope you've enjoyed most of your week. You got a couple of days left. Man, know this. First of all, just want to remind you, talk to God every day. Make sure you say your prayers. Talk to God every day. Secondly, listen to and obey your parents. Third, for me, most important, remember this. Team Gray loves Team Thurman. Papa C loves Little C. All right, my man. Until next time, see you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. Did I get that right this time? Who knows? All right, my friend. Have a good night, man. Talk to y'all soon.